Hello, Blanca. Good evening.
Miss. Gracias, Miss.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. What did you do today? Tell me. How was your day today? What did you do?
Bueno, ya the medicine is very strong. Made of, I sleep every day.
Ah, so it's like
Fuerte.
the reaction
Yes.
of the medicine.
Es ah, como mareada, sí, mareada, pero por lo demás es good. It's okay, Miss.
Okay. Mareada es dizzy.
Did what?
Dizzy.
Dizzy. Con D. Dizzy.
Ajá, dizzy.
Thank you.
Okay. So you stay the whole day sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping the whole day.
Okay.
You haven't traveled, Blanca?
Yes, I am
To
travel.
Europe. To
Next,
Europe to see your daughter. I remember you said.
I am going to California el 17 Junior.
John 17th.
Yes, only 4 days.
4 days. Ay,
Yeah.
Dios. Más el gasto, Blanca.
Más del gasto, sí, pero but I don't, no, for my
Because of
work.
you. Because of your work.
Yes.
How many years do you have working?
No, I think no more work.
Just this year.
Yes.
How many years do you have? How many?
How many years? I am
Mm-hmm. But working, how many years working?
and wow, 37, 37.
Years working.
Yes, only the teacher, but 10 years in other work.
Okay. So you got your time now.
Yes.
And I am starting, Blanca.
No. No.
So let's wait your classmates. Mire, estos chicos are late today.
Ya van a llegar mis
37 años de servicio, Blanca.
yes, and the, como with the teacher, como maestra.
Pero al retirarse, Blanca también tiene su pensión, sí.
Ya me retiré, Miss. Ya tengo bastante de haberme retirado, como unos 6 años, pero me preguntaron en el MINED si quería seguir trabajando y les dije que sí. Pero ya hoy no, mucho me exigen. Imagínense que mi hijo fui la vez pasada 7 días, bueno, no me los pagaron, pero hoy me da pena. Solamente voy, bueno, viernes, sábado y domingo de regreso. Y ya mi prima me dice que quiere que me vaya para Las Vegas me voy el 15 de noviembre y regreso como el 22. Entonces, y está la otra hija que quiere que vaya a ver la Francia, entonces ya me da pena, mucho permiso, ya no.
Pero ahorita, pero siempre se ha destacado en el público o privado. Siempre no privado.
No, tengo la plaza oficial ahí en el colegio.
Es colegio
Es del,
público. Es
no,
del MINED.
no, es un liceo cristiano, pero es bueno, es ayuda a los niños. Y allí, gracias a Dios, ahí me salió la plaza de directora y la plaza de oficial.
Qué bueno. Ya
Sí.
tiene su tiempo, ya.
Ya, yo pienso, sí, más que todo, para uno, bueno, yo les digo, no entiendo, porque yo trabajé 10 años en una empresa americana acá, mi primer trabajo, estaba bien chiquita yo, y era, fíjese que supervisor ahí de la Texas Instruments, trabajé 11 años ahí. Y yo les digo, reparaba las máquinas, unas grandes máquinas como que hicieran lavadora y secadora. Hacía programas en tarjeta y en acetato. Y eso a mí me inspiró para graduarme también del ITCA como ingeniero mecánico. Pero sentí yo que yo siempre amé ser maestra desde que estaba pequeña y por pobre mi mamá no me pudo dar el estudio de teacher, ¿verdad? Pero realmente esa experiencia fue buena, fue bonita, pero me iba a volar un dedo, entonces no, dije, ya no, estudié mejor el profesorado en lenguaje y literatura y yo siento que sí voy a extrañarla mucho, pero queda mucho tiempo porque mis papeles también están a ver si sale la residencia, ¿verdad? Me está pidiendo mi hijo. A ver.
Ok.
Ya.
Primero Dios.
Primero Dios, y estaba pensando, ¿y usted dónde vive en Usulután y nunca viene aquí a INSAFOR de San Salvador?
No. Como todos los trámites los hace la academia de acá, ellos son los que viajan hasta allá. Yo vivo
Pero,
acá en el propio Usulután. Mero
ay,
centro.
y la ingeniero Gaitán la conoce a usted, la mira a usted.
Sí, pero ella pasa más en oficina.
¿Y en oficina dónde? ¿Acá o allá?
Acá en Usulután.
Ya, bueno, porque yo dije, ya va a ser el Día del Maestro y pues yo muy agradecida con usted por el tiempo que nos dedica, más a mí que me cuestan las máquinas, a mí es mi reto. A mí me abate y 2 computadoras tengo acá, pero cuando me manda para un lado, me manda para otro, gracias a Dios, porque tengo un maestro bueno para computación y él me auxilio bastante de él. No porque ella hubiera tirado la toalla 1,000 veces.
Okay. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Emilio. How are you guys?
Hello, Miss.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm
Okay.
fine too.
Okay, and what are you doing, guys?
In my case today, I am in my parents' house. All is chill and relaxed today.
Okay, that's nice. Nice to hear that. Because
Yeah.
you will be like interacting the whole class.
Yes.
In your case, Emilio, what are you doing right now?
Hello, Miss. Well, in my case, I stay in my home today and no sé si se dice correctamente que me comí un sorbete. I eat ice cream. No.
Pero
I have already eaten an ice cream. Me acabo de comer un ice cream. I have already eaten an ice cream.
Ajá, pero como el sorbete, pues no se
You are
come,
eating,
entonces por eso tenía duda.
but you can say, but él conoce.
Okay.
Yes, it says, I have already eaten an ice cream. Sylvia, what are you doing? Or what were you doing before to stay here in the class?
Good night, Miss classmates.
Hello.
Well, in this day, in the morning, all good. In the afternoon, I went to eat a hamburger with my mom, and I eat, and all good, Miss.
Okay, very good. So let's start with the class. Do you remember what we were discussing the last class?
Business career.
Business
Professions?
career, yes. Professions, yes. Today's class, we are going to continue talking about that. And also, we are going to be talking about unit number 3, the topic from unit number 3. Do you know what is the name of the unit number 3? No. The name of unit 3 is agreeing and disagreeing. So we are going to continue with the topic from unit 2, and then we are going to move from the topic from unit 3. Now, to start with the class, let's have the first speaking activity. Remember that these sessions is all about speaking. So what are you going to do? You have to describe a person who you identify with. Who is the person? That person that you feel that you identify, that you fit well, that you can speak whatever you want, and the person that you can trust in. Probably it is a friend of you, probably not, but that person that you feel that it is the same as you. Both of you share the same characteristics. So you will have 2 minutes to describe me that person. So you can speak whatever you want, but in 2 minutes. Clear? Why do you identify with that person? That's what you're going to say. Are we clear? Yes or no? Or would
We
you like
like
that
to
I
describe,
Mhm.
Miss, we like
Tell
to
me.
describe a person, and then we talking about the name of this person. Oh, no.
But you are going to describe a person that you can identify with, que se identifica, una persona con la cual usted se identifica, a person that you feel that share the same characteristics as you. So you can start by saying, who is that person? Where did you meet that person? And why do you think that you fit well with that person? Clear now? Yep.
It's clear, Miss.
Okay, who wants to start? The big question. Who wants to start? I'll take Marin then. Okay. Rachel, start you.
Well, I'm going to talk about my father. My father is the person that I am trust. Also, I trust in herself in himself. Sorry, because we love the same things. And when I need help, he told me that what I can do, and if the things that I am doing is correct, or maybe I need to do these things in other way. He always listened to me, and when I have problems, obviously he me aconseja. What do you say?
Continue. I will tell you later.
In this case, we love the same things. We love the animals. We love the constructions. And the reason that I have this career, I study my career because he wants that I am studying in the university. He never told me what career in specific, but also I take my way and I take the decision to study communications, and he loved my job. All I need, all I do, and I'm trust in himself because all that I all that he told me is always correct. I love my father-in-law. In this case, this week also, he teach me some things about the cows, the horse, and the se me olvidó gallinas, the
Continue.
chickens, and how I can care these animals.
Okay, good. The first word was aconsejar. It's advice. He advised me, or he gives me advice. The first one. The second one was thought. The past of teach is thought.
Thought.
And thought. And the third word was gallinas, right? Hens.
Hens.
Hens. H-E-N. Hens.
Hens. Okay. Thanks.
Good. Good, Rachel. Rachel, select one of your classmates.
Let me see. Sylvia.
Sylvia, do we have more or just are we? Yes, just we are. Sylvia.
Yes, miss.
Start.
I start. Okay. Well, classmates, in my case, I identify a lot with my dad. My dad, him name is Enrique. He signs the divorce. We see a little to each other in the year. He lives in Chalatenango, but when we see each other, he is a very gratifying because my dad, we and me, we have the same character. He is very calm. He thinks a lot about what we say. He always willing to help, and he is a person, hardworking, a kind man. I know I can a lot of time with him. When I get angry, I think the directions is the same in my dad and me. He is a handyman. He has a throat. Sorry, he has a throat that told me that the best kind of life he is to fight for. I want. In my case, is my dad, and he advised a lot of time. I am passionate about. He learned about the passionate with me. I work in my dreams.
Continue. Continue.
Uh, uh, he's a
Tell me
good
descriptions
person.
about him. Tall, short.
He's a tall. He lives in Chalatenango. I see every month. He's a handyman. I advise me. He's a hardworking. It's my inspirations all of my life.
Okay. Good. It's gentleman. He is a gentleman. Gentleman.
Gentleman. Thank you, Miss.
Select one of your classmates.
Select Emilio.
Okay. Emilio. Start.
Okay, guys. The person with I identify is my father. He is a tall man and a brunette man. My father, his name is Wenceslao, and he lives in my house. He's a worker man, and I admire a lot more because are in his age, it's 65, and he is a worker of all all week, and he's advised me and give me a more context about my life, and he he helped me with with my work, with my problems, with my friends, and he's a great person in my life, and I don't change never because it's my inspiration. My father is from Pasaquina, La Unión, but he lives in San Miguel 20, no, 35 ago. And he's my, he's a person with I identify all, because all characteristics about I described ago, and and not more, miss. I finish
Continue.
with my description.
Uh-huh. From my
And
dad.
with my dad, okay.
Okay. Emilio, but I take notes here. You say I never, or I don't change it, I never change it. Something like that you said. And the correct expression is I won't change him never. I won't change him never. I will never change him. I will
Okay,
never
miss.
change him. And the other word was when you said that he was there in San Miguel 30 years ago, 90, 29 years ago, something like that. You have to say there, he came to San Miguel, he came to San Miguel 30 years ago. But he came to San Miguel 30 years ago, or 29, or 25.
30.
30. Blanca, I think you're the last one. Yes, because
Okay. Thank you. Good night.
I,
My favorite inspiration is my mom. Um, she live in Honduras. Come to El Salvador. She don't have family here. She never study, don't read, don't write, but she's very friendly, very funny. And she love me very much. She is my um, she make at work. She made to cook, clean my house. And she doesn't know this, and she live in Ciudad Arce City. She has I have 7 brothers with me, 8. She has 4 girls and 4 boys. I love very much my mom.
continue. Continue.
Yeah, my mom is very small. Your hair is black. She has a beautiful eyes. Only miss.
Continue. You have to finish the 16.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I am crying. More, no more.
You can tell me the name you haven't said the name of your mom.
No. It's in the sky blue.
Her name. What's her name?
Hey, her name is Luisa.
Okay. So there we finish with the time.
Okay, thank you.
Now, Blanca, I take here some notes about what you were saying. Okay, remember, Blanca, that when you are speaking in present and you are talking about someone else, remember to add es, es, or ies to the verbs, a los verbos. You
Okay.
say, she loved me. She loves me. She loves me.
She loves. Okay.
Loves. You add
Love.
s. You
Okay.
loves. You also said, she don't have family here. She doesn't. Third person. She doesn't
Okay.
have family here. When you are referring to brothers and sisters, you have to say, I have 7 siblings. Siblings, brothers and sisters. 4 sisters. And how many sisters do you have?
Brothers. For sister
4
and
brothers.
for brother. Yes.
4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Yes.
And you also said, remember the possessive pronouns, your hair, hair, because you are not talking about mine. You are talking about your mom hair.
Okay.
And you say, how do you pronounce this? How do you pronounce this? What are these? ¿Cómo lo pronuncia? What are these?
Eyes.
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 Eyes. Eyes. Okay. So I will be taking notes of your mistakes and I will tell you. Every time that you're speaking from today, I will tell the mistakes that you are having. Now, let's move to this activity, the other activity that I have planned for you today. Okay. So look at this. We have here business skills. A question to all of you. Why do you think that a person who wants to work must have skills? Why are skills important? In this case, for working, because we need skills for everything, but for working in a business, why do people need to have skills? Can you tell me?
Why? Because these skills permit the teams make a better work together.
Okay. These skills allows to make a better work. Allows. Emilio, what do you understand by skills?
Acciones.
Sylvia, let's see. Sylvia is going to help you. What do you understand, Sylvia,
Skills.
by skills?
Skills.
Abilities, habilidades.
Habilidades.
Por
Blanca,
habilidades.
what
Por habilidades.
for abilities?
Skills.
What do you understand by skills?
Como importantes, especiales, skills.
Well, as Sylvia said, skills refers to abilities. Abilities, okay, to do something. Those are skills. I have the skill, I'm sorry, to speak English. You have the skill to speak English. Now, look at this. We have here some business skills. Can you tell me, can you help me to match these words with the picture. What is the skill number 1? What do you think is number 1? Guys?
Organizing and planning.
Organizing and planning. This one. Aha.
One.
What about the rest?
Resolver problemas.
Negotiating.
Giving presentation, communication.
Negotiating. Which one
Negotiate.
is it? Aha. Someone else?
Team players.
No.
Okay, so let me tell you that this one is giving presentations.
Giving.
That's number 1, giving presentations. What about number 2?
Una teniendo una presentación.
What's the number 2?
Negotiating.
Problem solved by.
Which one?
Problems solved by.
Problem solving. This one.
Decision.
Someone else? Are we still the same? Yes, right.
Revisando. Making decisions.
Well, this one, it's negotiating. Somebody of you said it, I think. It's
Yeah.
negotiating. What about number 2? 3.
Organizing and planning.
Exactly. Organizing and planning. What about number 4?
Making decisions.
Making decisions. Yes, it is. You are making the decisions here. What about number 5?
Number 5.
Prioritizing.
Prioritizing. Prioritizing.
This one? Prioritizing?
Yes.
Someone else?
Networking.
Networking.
Networking is number 9. Networking, this one. What will be number 5? Or let's move on. Number 6. We are pending here. Number 6. Look at the picture. Urgent, not urgent, not important, important. What is that?
Control.
Making decisions.
Making decisions too. And what about number 7?
Patient.
Patient. Number 8.
Problem solved by.
Problem solving. Number 10.
Communication.
No.
Communication.
Networking.
No.
No. No. Innovative. No.
No.
This is leading a team. 11.
Leading a team. Type. Team players.
Yes, team players. Now, number
12.
12.
Priority. No. Session.
Guys, are you with me?
Como party. No.
Hello.
Giving a presentation.
No. Emilio, what do you think it is? Rachel, Sylvia, Iran, welcome.
Thank you, teacher. Communicating.
No.
Networking.
No.
Como
This is innovative.
innovating.
And what about 13?
Focus.
It is
Focusing. Focusing.
focus.
Focus.
Focusing. Focusing.
Focusing.
Yes. And finally, number 5, what do you think it is? Because we were pending in that one.
No, number 5.
This one is number 5.
I don't see it, teacher.
This one.
Oh, yes.
Using.
Patient.
Making decisions.
No.
Leading a team. Giving. Networking.
Guys, what about the rest? I feel that I'm alone.
Networking.
Networking is this one.
Okay. Patient. Paciente, patient.
Patient, no. This is also leading a team.
Okay.
Leading a team. Okay. Now, what are we going to do right now? How was the exercise? Was it difficult?
Yes, it's difficult
Why?
because a picture is different. When I think another thing, yes, thing the cosa thing.
When
Thing.
you're thinking a word, what's a different one?
Yeah, yes. The word is different at the picture.
Okay. So now, what are you going to do? Do you remember some of the skills from the picture? Can you remind me some of the skills from the picture? What are some of the skills from the picture? Do you remember?
Patient.
Patient.
Planning and organizing.
Exactly. Emilio.
Focus.
Focus.
Leader team.
Leading a team.
Patient.
Exactly. Okay. So now, what are we going to do? Imagine that you want a job and that you want to apply to that job. So right now, I am the boss of the company. You have to describe me, your skills in the position that you want to apply. So you are going to tell me in 1 minute what is the position you want to apply and why do I have to why do I have to have with me in my team? Clear? Is that clear?
Can you repeat me?
Okay. Imagine that I am the boss from a company. Which company? I mean, a company that you want to apply. I'm not telling the name of the company because all of you have different thoughts about the positions that you want to apply in a business. So you want to apply to that business. And you have to tell me why do I have to contract you and why do I need to have you with me in my company? You have to tell me your skills and also you have to tell me what is the position that you are applying for. Clear now?
Yes, I understand.
What about the rest?
I'm going to try.
You are going to try. Okay. So you want to start first?
No.
Okay. Let me share here the minutes. This is the minute that you want to have for the job that you want to apply. Hold on, I will share my screen. Okay, ready, Rachel?
Okay.
Start.
Well, good night, Miss. In this case, I'm going to try to convince yourself that I the perfect person for this work. First, I want to explain you my skills. In this case, my passion is organizing and planning the things for the social medias. I want to talk with the people. I'm focused in the customers and other things that other skill that I have is that I am patient with the work. I like to work in team, and the last is that I am the work is the most important for me.
Okay. Select one of your classmates.
Emilio.
Emilio. Ready, Emilio? Emilio. Hello. Select another, Rachel.
Okay, Gabriela.
She's just listening the class. Because she is busy.
Okay, let me check. Blanca.
Blanca.
Okay. Well, good night. My skills in my work. Planning in organization. But more planear, organizar, planear. Asignar.
Assign.
Assign grades for the teachers. ¿Cómo es? I have very meeting with the person, with the personal, and prepare work the next year, and planificar the next year, and como estar, I am very como pendiente que with todo esté very good in the school.
Okay, so you said that you have skills meeting with the personal.
Yeah,
So you can say that you have good social skills or good social relations with your teamwork.
What, miss?
Teamwork.
Teamwork, como, okay, team, okay.
Ajá.
Thank
Emilio,
you.
okay, are you here now, Emilio? No. Blanca, select between Sylvia or Irad.
Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia, go.
Okay, well, in my case, I am economics. I consider I have ability to work in a team. I know the math and computer skills and possess the ability to apply my knowledge in the real social problems. I like the the social problems and how do you resolve? Have ability to explain things clearly and writing reports. And I think but I like to be a part for a great ideas or a great project. I start in here in the project and to be done in the last year on months and other plans. I have a ability for the communication with the another peoples and I like it communications.
Very good. And finally, Irad.
Yes, teacher.
Go, Irad.
Okay. You can hear me because I am the best for this position because I have several skills and you for your company is useful. For example, I am an excellent resolve problems or problem resolve. I take decision quickly and I use several programs or software for management. For example, AutoCAD, Microsoft Project, Civil 3D, and another programs for work. And another skill, social skill, I honest. I be honest and I honest and another. Okay. I work with others in my team.
Are you here, Miss?
Okay. And what were you, Emilio?
Okay. Well,
Okay.
in my case,
I will share the screen so you can see the time. Okay, start.
well, guys, in my case, I am civil engineering, and my skills or ability is numbers, program designs. For example, AutoCAD, Civil 3D, SketchUp, Revit, and different programs of you can uh, design planes and the space of your house, and these are the necessary to work in construction, and this is in my case. We use I using these programs about the all the time in my career.
Okay, very good. So all of you are hired. I give you the work. Now, in unit number 2, you will study, well, for the ones who has not complete yet, you will study would rather and had better. Let me see who are the people who complete unit 2. I got Dani, but she's not here. I got Irad, he complete unit 2. Rachel, Emilio hasn't. Sylvia did it. Roxana and Gabriela. So you are the ones who have already completed unit number 2. I'm telling you this because in that unit, you see or read something about would rather or had better. Do you remember that? Well, let's see. Sylvia, Rachel, Irad. Because you are the ones who have completed that.
I remember the had better is the similar to buys, and the would rather is in my prefer. I prefer the similar, the would rather.
Okay. So I will like remind you this. Would rather and had better. Now, we have here two expressions. These expressions are for preference. Would rather and had better. Now, let's see here. Somebody who help me to read? Okay. Would rather it's equal to would sooner. And also it's equal to would prefer to. Would rather it's used with the bare infinitive. I mean, the verb without to. ¿Cómo así? Or see somebody who help me with that.
Yes, teacher. I
Okay,
would
help me.
rather. Okay.
Would
Would
rather. Would rather.
We use would rather to express present or future preference. I'd rather stay in this evening than go up. Would you rather go with them or stay with me? I'd rather have coffee. I'd rather have coffee.
Okay, so would rather in Spanish, do you know what it means?
Como podría preferir.
Which one?
Would.
Would rather, what's the meaning you said?
Podría.
Ajá, it's like preferiría.
Yeah, yes.
Rather.
Preferiría, that's the expression. Now, let's move to the next one. Is clear until here? We use it to express present or future preference. I would rather drink Coke. I can say this expression in present or for future. What will define that? The context. Okay? So clear until here?
I'd rather have coffee.
Okay, now we have the other expressions
Better.
that is had better. This is equal to say should. And
Should.
this is used, should. And this is used with had better. The had better is used with the verb without to.
Better must burn infinitive.
Rachel, help me to read.
Had better. We use had better plus the infinitive without to give advice. Also, have is the past form of have. We use had better to give advice about the present or the future. Continue.
Yep.
You've better tell her everything. I'd better get back to work. We'd better meet early.
Okay. So had better is for advice. And what was the previous one?
Had better.
Guys, what was the previous one? This is had better, and the previous one was?
Would rather.
Aha. So would rather is used to, we said?
Express present or future preference.
Okay, to express present or future preference. Thank you. And had better is used to give advice. So we can use had better to give advice about the present or the future. This expression, had better. Blanca, you had better stay home on Monday. So don't go to work.
Yes, I have better Sunday here.
Aha, so I'm telling you, you had better stay home on Monday because supposedly you are going to work on Monday, right? So I'm
Yeah.
giving you like an advice with had better. The negative form is had better not.
Had better.
You better not say anything. It's like no deberías.
Had better not.
Uh-huh. I better not come. We'd better not miss the start of his presentation. Now, no, that one, no. I want that you share with me two sentences, one with had better and the other one with would rather.
Had better not.
Is there any question about would rather and had better? Remember, would rather, it's to express what? Rachel said it. Guys, come on.
Say anything.
Present or future preference, guys.
If
And had better is used to give an advice, either in present or in future. Okay, so now think in sentences with that expressions, because those are expressions. Tell me one sentence with would rather and another sentence with had better. Who wants to start?
Had better
Who wants-
not.
Had better not is the negative one.
I had better stay in my house because the rain is soon.
Okay.
But
And would rather?
I would rather go to my
You are
but I
thinking
would
it's a
rather,
job.
yes, it's true. They say, yeah, thank you, teacher.
You were thinking in that, right? You didn't want to say I would rather go work. You didn't. Emilio,
Yes, miss.
Had
tell
better.
me you. The two sentences.
Two sentences with rather.
Aha. One with would rather and the other one with had better.
Okay. I have better future with my girlfriend.
Mhm.
I,
I had better future with in Spanish. Thinking that in Spanish. What would you like to say that?
O bueno, quería decir, yo tendré un mejor futuro con mi novia. Sería I will have better future with my girlfriend, right?
But remember that had better is used to give advices.
Oh, okay.
It's used to give advices.
Okay, you have better que- mm, quiero decir, tú tendrás una mejor experiencia manejando si usas el cinturón de seguridad. Eso sería un advice, right?
So it will be, you had better, what you said? Experience, right?
Tendrás experiencia, sí.
You had better experience if you use seatbelt. Driving, right? You had better experience driving if you use seatbelt. You had better experience driving if you use seatbelt.
Seatbelt se llama.
Seatbelt. Like belt de cincho and seat de sentarse o de asiento.
Oh, okay. Well, you have better experience driving if you use side belt, right?
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt. Okay. Okay.
Now
And
we will rather.
Rather is with advice too, or no?
No, that is used to express preferences. In present or future. It's like if you're saying preferiría or prefiero in this case if you're talking in present.
Okay, I rather to pepperoni pizza in my dinner. Is right?
I would rather pepperonis in my pizza.
Okay.
Now, okay, now, Rachel?
I would rather.
Rachel?
Sorry?
Okay, tell me your two sentences.
Sorry.
Okay,
Just
meanwhile, okay, so Sylvia is going to do it right now and then you. Sylvia.
Two examples, the would rather.
Had better and would rather.
I would rather have a drink tea than coffee.
I would rather.
And I would rather watch the movie in the cinema and I would rather I'd rather
Mira, gorda.
cook in my house to the I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me now one with had better. Because the sentence you said where we would rather. Now tell me one with had better. Like deberías o debes. That's like the meaning. Because it's to give advice.
I had better eat in this moment and not in the 11 o'clock.
Okay. You had better study these expressions. That's my example.
Okay, miss.
Blanca,
Sam?
tell me your examples.
Okay. I have better with my sister now, but I don't have better no type. I go write it in my house. I go write it in my house. Now.
I would rather, remember that you are missing the verb. I would rather.
In my house. Now.
I would rather stay in my
Stay
house.
in my house.
Okay.
Stay in my house. Okay.
With had better.
Better. I have better with my sister now.
Okay. So now let's, Rachel.
Yes. Well, the example for had better, I have better stay at home. I have better stay at home early. And the example, the other is, I would rather see a movie action than soap opera.
Okay. Good. Now let's practice with some example, but just with a would rather. Let me show you here. And I will start. I will start with you, Rachel. Hold on. So I will ask you, would you rather, and I will tell you two options. And you will tell me I prefer or I will prefer to. Would you rather watch Up or Toy Story? This is about movies.
I would rather Toy Story.
I would
I
prefer.
would rather watch Toy Story.
You can say I will prefer.
I would prefer watch Toy Story.
I would prefer Toy Story.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia, would you rather watch Minions or which one is it? This is
Moana.
Moana. He said Bayana. Moana.
I would rather watch Moana.
Okay. Or a simple, you can say I prefer or I will prefer. Emilio, would you rather watch Mary Poppins Returns or The Greatest Snowman?
Well, I will prefer to see The Greatest Showman.
Okay. Ira, would you rather watch Mrs. Doubtfire or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I will prefer Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Blanca, would you rather watch Scary Movie or Hannibal?
I know. I would wear it And a scary movie.
Scary movie, okay. Again, Rachel, would you rather watch Casper or Paranormal Activity 4?
Okay.
I would prefer Casper.
Okay. Emilio, would you rather watch Maze Runner or The Hunger Games?
I prefer to see the Hunger Games.
Okay, The Hunger Games. Sylvia, would you rather watch The Pink Panther or
Borrow.
Born to be Wild in 3D?
I will prefer being better in TV.
Okay, in 3D. Irad, would you rather watch Once Upon a Time in the West or Skyfall?
I would prefer the Skyfall. I
Blanca,
would
would
prefer
you?
watch Skyfall.
Okay, okay, Mr. Blanca,
What?
Charlie Chaplin or the Fantastic Four?
Charlie Chaplin.
Rachel, The Artist or Jurassic Park?
I will prefer Jurassic Park.
Do you like science fiction movies?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Sylvia,
Ay,
would you prefer to watch
high
High
school.
School Musical or Gossip Girls?
I will prefer a High School Musical.
No sé hablar de eso.
Emilio, Friends or The Big Bang Theory?
The Big Bang Theory.
Irad, would you prefer Little House on the Prairie or Skiing?
I would prefer. I would rather watch Little House on the Prairie.
Blanca, and this
Yeah.
is the last one. Would
I will
would you prefer to watch Ocean's 13 or Bridget's John Diary?
I would prefer watch Bridget Jones' Diary.
Diary, okay,
Diary.
nice. Now let's practice in the platform. Maybe some of you did it, so we are going to practice it again. Blanca, I need that you advance. Emilio, I need that you advance too in the platform.
Yes.
Because let's see, and Amalia too. Well, Amalia, if you watch this video, you need to advance in the platform.
Thank
Blanca,
you.
you just have finished unit 1.
No.
Yep.
Tonight. Now, today at night.
Emilio has finished 1 and he started the number 2. And Amalia hasn't finished unit 1 yet. So she's about to finish it. Okay, let's practice in the platform, as I said. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay. This is a listening. Wait, I didn't share the sound. Okay. So we are going to listen and then we are going to practice.
We'd better get home. It's getting late.
Wouldn't you rather go for a walk in the park?
Henry, you know I'd rather spend more time with you than go home. But...
I know. Your dog needs to be fed.
Again, I will play it again and then we are going to complete this.
We'd better get home. It's getting late.
Wouldn't you rather go for a walk in the park?
Henry, you know I'd rather spend more time with you than go home. But...
I know. Your dog needs to be fed.
Okay. Irad, can you help me to complete this? Do you want to sit next to the window? No.
Yeah. No.
Is it raining there?
Yeah, is no, I rather you sat there. I want to sit in this Ashley seat.
Yes. Sylvia, help me.
Would you rather have fish or chicken for dinner? I either rather have chicken. I don't like fish.
This one?
Yes,
I rather? Yes. Good. Blanca,
Yes.
help me to complete this. Do you like your new job? No.
Really? Not really, but I the better have a job I don't need than have to depend on my parents.
Which one you said?
The but I have read it.
This
No,
one?
no, yes, yes, the read it.
I rather. Emilio,
Bill wants to camping, but the rest of the family don't rather. They will prefer to stay in a hotel with swimming pool.
Don't read it.
no. What is it? It is not done rather. Bill wants to go camping, but the rest of the family
Already no hasn't read it. Don't read it.
guys,
Hasn't read it.
Rather not.
Would rather not.
would rather not. Yes. And finally, Rachel,
Which have you
Better,
better?
which had the better, the play
this
soccer
one?
Yeah,
or watch it
I
on TV.
I had better.
Had the better, the better, the better.
No.
Would you rather, which role,
Which you no.
which would you rather?
Remember?
You better do.
Preferences.
Better which
Which would you rather?
would you rather? Which would you rather?
Uh-huh.
Do
I.
what you do? Either
I
rather.
bet.
This
Either
one?
rather.
Yes.
Either rather. Polite.
Yeah. Okay, nice job, guys. Now, let's move to the next activity. Hold on, because I will share my screen. Is this clear about these expressions or this structure? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Silvia, Blanca, Emilio, Rachel.
Yes, Miss,
Yes.
is clear.
It's clear. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we are going to discuss some questions. Hold on. Wait, guys. Here it is. Okay. Now, look at these expressions we have here. Can you help me to read them? Access to education. Number 2.
Career advice received at school.
Hmm?
Ya voy, mamá.
Gender.
Gender. Career choice of
Bye,
family
bye.
members. Careers personality. Religion or culture.
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 Okay, so now tell me, look, read that here. Which one of these factors do you think that influence in a person's career choice here in El Salvador? Which one of these factors influence a person's career choice? Influence a person to take the decision to study something.
The access to education.
Why? You have to support your idea. Why?
Because the education is tools to the future, and the for education you have skills in the life and your career and your work and your family.
Rachel, what do you think? Which one of these factors that we have here? They can be many more, right? But
Access to
which one of
education.
these ones? Why?
Because in the majority of the case in the country, we don't have a lot of universities. And these places don't give the same career that the people needed or want to take for the careers.
Emilio.
Well, in my case, I think career choice of family members.
Why?
Because in case of doctors, if the father is doctor or mother is doctor, probability of the son choice the career is very high.
Blanca.
Religion or culture,
Why?
because I think is the religion and is very important in my life, in the people, for the principios,
But
valores.
do you think, Blanca, that religion and culture influencia para la
Yeah.
elección de una carrera en una persona? La
Mm,
religión y la
no,
cultura son las que le
no,
determinan lo que usted va a elegir o lo que la influencia para que usted elija una carrera.
no, no.
So which one
Este,
of these ones do you think?
the family in my personality.
Why?
The family is influencing in the life, the songs, and it's, there are inspiration. They have money for the education. Y la personality is well. I think that it's important our personality for the election a una career university.
Irán?
I think the factors, for example, access to education, and another factor is the gender.
Why?
Because the first, the access to education, the majority people choose or choose a career for example, in the university, la Universidad de El Salvador, in San Miguel, only choose 23 careers. You select one, and another career you move another department. As for many people, this is impossible. Move another department. And the other factor is the gender, because in many families, the people say, the parents say, you are a girl, you need to study, for example, medical career, or you are man, you are a man, you need, or you will better study a career, for example, engineer, civil engineer, or electrician engineer, or mechanic engineering.
Okay. So these are some of the factors, of course. However, I agree with Rachel, because the example from Usulutan, here in Usulutan, we just have one university, that is the Gerardo Barrios. So that's the only university we have, and the only choices we have are the careers they offer. If we want another career, it means that we have to travel to San Miguel or to San Salvador. So I think that the access to education, like, is one of the most powerful factors that influence a person's career. And now, Emilio, can you mention me what are the jobs that are only for women or only for men? Just one job, that is one that is for women and one that is for men, that you think that a man cannot be in that job because it is for women.
I think a job for a woman is a nurse.
But we have nurses that are men.
Yes.
I mean, a job that you have never seen a man.
It's difficult because in now is no more jobs for women or for only men. I think
What about skincare? Skincare, cuidado del skin. Have you seen a man working in that or making facials to the woman? Do you know what I mean?
no, I don't understand.
Okay. There are some women that work in taking care of the skin from other women. Have you ever seen somebody, or a man in this case, like making up or making facials to the women, haciendo faciales or maquillando to the women?
In beauty salon.
Like in a beauty salon,
Well, yes, I seen a man doing these activities.
Okay, so it,
Man gay.
Yes, con esto de la inclusión, so everybody can do like women or men jobs.
Yes.
Rachel, can you mention me, beside of these factors, can you mention me one more that you think that is relevant in a person's choice career?
Sorry?
Besides these factors, can you mention me one more that you think?
The money.
Why?
Because imagine that you want to study a career, but you near university is not, don't have this career, you need to move if you want to study. And for move, you need to maybe pay in the bus or the gas, the gasolina.
Gasoline?
Gasoline for the car, include the food, the other thing that you need to want to buy in the way, you need to have money. And if you don't, in the case, if you don't rent a house, a room, or like a Airbnb.
Exactly, that money is another factor. Sylvia, how many jobs do you think you will have in your life?
Well,
Have you ever
I
worked, Sylvia? That's the first question. Have you ever worked?
no,
Okay, so
I don't work.
this question is perfect for you. How many jobs do you think you will have in your life?
I think the 2 jobs. In the first job, I think the experience in the ambiente laboral,
Laboral environment or working
laboral
environment?
working environment. And in the second job, for I have experience, I have terminado la carrera, finish the career, finish the career, and I think the 2 jobs.
2 jobs. Blanca, how many jobs have you had? Because you are about to retire, ¿verdad? So how many jobs have you had? Blanca?
Hi, Miss.
How many jobs have you had in your life? ¿Cuántos ha tenido? ¿Cuántos jobs?
Two jobs. I have 2 jobs in my life.
Okay. And Irad, is there any job that you would refuse to do regardless of the payment?
Hija.
The question,
Is there, just tell me one, is there any job that you would refuse to do regardless of the pay? Un trabajo que usted diga, no. The payment is good, but no, I don't want that job. ¿Cuál es el job que ni aunque le ofrecieran $1,000, you will say no? Ni por 10,000.
yeah,
I will ask this question to all of you because I want to hear your answers. Interesting question.
yes, but
In my
yes, Emilio. Yeah.
Think it out. Listen to Emilio.
Okay.
in my case, a doctor, Miss, because I don't like the blood.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So
In my case, the butcher girl.
The what?
Butcher, como carnicera, no sé.
A butcher? No.
No, because the smell of meat, I don't like it.
Okay. Rachel?
I don't like the idea to work in call center.
Why not? The payment is good.
The payment is good, but the problem is that I met myself and I know that I love the money. And if I work in this area, maybe I never take the suficiente
Enough?
enough time for my family. This job is demandante, o sea,
demanding. That's demanding.
The journal is changed every month. Or el ambiente, los lamentos.
Environment.
The environment is difficult, in my opinion.
Yeah, I have heard that. I have never worked in a call center, but I would like. I would like, but just to try it, but not forever. Not forever. That is a demanding job, as you said. Blanca,
Yeah.
What is the job? What is the job that you would refuse to do? Aunque le den $10,000, Blanca.
And cooking. Don't like.
A chef.
Yes, no, don't like. Never, never.
Se le queman los breakfasts.
Yeah. Los pancakes quemados.
Okay. Now, we have 10 more minutes, and in these 10 minutes, we are going to discuss about, I will ask you to discuss some questions from the unit number 3, that is agreeing and disagreeing. What is that? What is agree and what disagree?
De acuerdo.
What do you understand? Acuerdo y desacuerdo, right? So now I will divide you into teams. Let me see. Blanca. Blanca, Emilio, and Silvia. You 3. Rachel and Irad, because Gabriela is just listening. Rachel and Irad, you 2. Now, Blanca, Emilio, and Silvia, you have to agree about the topic. Ustedes tienen que estar de acuerdo, and you have to defend your position. Tienen que defender sus puntos de vista. While Irad and Rachel, even if you agree, but you have to disagree in this time. And you have to defend your position too. Okay? This will be like a debate. You can like stop your classmates when they are speaking to say, no. That is not true. I disagree with you because this, and this. Is this clear what we are going to do in this 10 minutes?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, I will give you some topics. So the first topic, let me tell you what's the first topic. Blanca, is this clear?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. What is your position, Blanca? Agree or disagree?
It's agree.
Agree, Wait. Okay. The first topic. English is easy to learn. Start to defend your points of view.
English.
Remember, Emilio, Blanca, and Silvia, you are agree. So it means that you agree that English is easy to learn. While Irad and Rachel, they will say, no, we don't agree. And you have to say why. Let's start.
Okay. Who start, Miss?
Whatever. This is like a mini debate that we are going to have right now.
Okay, I start.
Whoever.
Miss. Okay, I think the English is easy to learn because if you practice to every day or every hour, you learn this idiom, this important idiom in a short time.
Sylvia, what do you think?
I think the English language is easy in the grammar are super simple, and because easy the conjugations, and is the similar with the Spanish because you learn from a few years of age.
Rachel.
I disagree with you guys because it's not our native language first. The second, we are trying to learn more about this language, maybe our life in the school. We have this assignment, and majority don't have a good agrees. It's difficult in the beginning. Maybe in some years we can speak and learn, talk and read good, not better, good English.
Okay, Irad. What else do you have to say?
I disagree with my classmate because the English is the language most difficult for learning, and that for another people was born in another countries that no USA, and the topics in English is different when I speak English. I speak in Spanish because the Spanish is more rich in grammar and expression, folklore, yes. But in English is more, it is very serious, and the pronunciation is very difficult. The one word have a many pronunciation. For example, ask me a question. Ask and another pronunciation. And it is for this is my reason for I disagree with my classmate.
Okay. Second topic. And Blanca, you start. Money is more important than love. El dinero is more important than love. Remember, do you agree?
Yes, the money is very important in the life because open doors, open frontiers. We go to the university to study, to visit the other country is very important.
Okay. Fronteras es borders.
Borders.
Fronteras. Borders. Borders.
Borders. Okay. Thank you.
And Emilio, I didn't tell you, but you say idiom and it's language. When you're referring to Spanish, English, French, or whatever, it's language.
Language.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, now, Rachel, do you agree with Blanca? She said that money is more important. What do you think?
No, the money is, I am disagree because the love is more important than money because this way is the only form that you know is a true love or is imagination for one of the people.
Okay. Sylvia, what do you think?
Well, in this case, I agree. But in really no, but in this moment, okay.
You have to defend your position right now.
With the love.
But in this case, but I agree because with the money, I can buy things make me happy yourself, and I can happy with the money, with my friends, with my family, buy all things, and I have a money, I have a happy.
Okay. If you have money, you are happy.
in this position.
Irad.
I disagree because the money is important, yes, but the love is more important because when you have a lot of money, you need compartir,
Sure.
share. You need share with other, but you any love nothing, a nadie,
Nobody?
nobody, you don't share the money. Only you spend money a lot of crazy, yeah. But when you don't have more money, the happiness is finished. But love, but with
It
your
was
family,
forever.
your friends, is forever.
Yes. No.
We say endless, endless. Like forever, endless, que nunca se termina. Endless,
Endless.
Endless.
endless. Emilio, and we finish with you.
Well, guys, in my case, I think that the money is more important than the love because if you don't have money, you don't
Have
eat,
love.
and
Yes.
and you die in a few days. And for this reason, I think the money is more important than the others.
Okay. So, nice job, guys. Good. Next class, I mean tomorrow, we are going to do something similar at the end of this unit. Because tomorrow we are going to continue with unit number 3. And since this is about agree and disagree, I want that you can like share your opinions and I will divide you like I did it today. But right now we are on the time. And is there any question that you have about today's class or any doubt that you still have about the structure that we study?
When is the last day for this course?
This course finished on June the 16th.
Okay.
Thursday 16. It means that you have 5 more days, Blanca, Emilio, Amalia, if you watch the video, 5 more days to complete the 4 units.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
And remember that next class is tomorrow and the last session, because we have 6 sessions. With this one is number 4, tomorrow is number 5, and the last one is on Thursday the 16th. El día que termine el module, that day will be our last session. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
So if you don't have questions, I will see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, see you
Thanks
tomorrow.
for joining today's
Good night,
class.
Miss.
Good night to all of you.
Good
Teacher,
night.
Be on
Thank
time
you, Miss.
tomorrow.
sorry, in
Good
my
night, Miss.
case, tomorrow I am working, only can listening.
Listen, okay. Thanks for telling me, Rachel.
Okay, thanks for all, bye.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
bye. Good night. Bye, bye.